Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Real Talk, Parent Edition. Today we actually have a guest speaker and we have Mr. Holt here, and he is going to be talking to our parents all about CARESOLACE. So we know that this year has been very difficult. Overwhelmingly, we have gotten a lot of feedback from parents where they have requested, how can I help my child with, they're just struggling with their mental health, or they're just really, really down due to this whole pandemic that we are in. They really miss their friends. They miss being on campus. And they're just missing that connection, that piece. So MBUSD has partnered with CARESOLACE, and we have Mr. Holt here, and he is going to take you through how you can be matched with somebody, a therapist, using the CARESOLACE program. So again, this is a great tool. We know that our students are struggling, and this is just another way that we can help them. So if you have a student who is struggling, definitely use this tool to get matched with a good therapist, so that we can start working on that. I know we've talked a lot about academics lately, which is so important, but our students, mental health is just as important. So definitely take a look at what Mr. Holt is going to be talking to you about today. And if you have any questions, please call us. Thank you so much.
Hello and welcome. Today I would like to demonstrate how you, as an MVUSD family and student, can self-refer to be able to obtain therapy and counseling services. MVUSD has partnered with CareSolace for the purpose of obtaining these services a little bit easier. And all you need to do is navigate to caresolace.com/MVUSD. And that's caresolace.com/MVUSD, CARESOLACE. And once you navigate to this website, it'll look like this. You'll answer a series of questions that give CareSolace more information so that they can match you with appropriate care providers. So for demonstration purposes, I will go through the process. Now, let's say I am looking for mental health services for my son, who is 13 years old and he's struggling with anxiety. I'm going to click on mental health, tick anxiety, and I'm going to go to the next step. It'll ask you several questions. The severity, for example, I'll say it's low. And has the person seen the therapist before? And again, I'm doing this referral for my son, and I'll say no. Gender identity, you choose the appropriate one. The age, basic demographic information. You go on through, and then they get to this point where they ask you for your insurance. And that is vital, because what happens is insurance providers or service providers, sometimes they will offer certain insurances or not, and you choose whichever one would be appropriate for you. If you have a certain one, that's totally fine. Click on whichever one applies to you. If you don't have insurance, that's totally fine as well. They will match you to care providers who offer services on a sliding scale. So for demonstration purposes, I will choose the no insurance option. And let's say we are in Moreno Valley, area code 92557. And I'm going to say 5 miles is about as far as I'm willing to travel. Transportation is a little limited right now. Now, it says this anonymous search is for a student or staff member. So you'll just say student. And again, it could be an immediate family member. And finally, you click Get Matched. And once you click that button, it will search for all the service providers that meet this criteria: your area, how far you're willing to go from that area, and your insurance options. So for the first two that come up, it's Moreno Valley Children's Interagency Program and Carolyn E. Wiley Center. And this kind of takes a lot of the work out of seeking therapy and mental health services and makes it a whole lot easier. And so all you would need to do is check their availability. You can click on the links, or you can give them a call. Make sure they're a good fit for you before you commit. Now, let's just say, I'm going to scroll down. Let's say I have Anthem Blue Cross. Well, I'm going to click Get Matched. Again, demonstration purposes. Now, CareSolace will go through and they will start to fine tune the available services that are provided to you based off of your insurance. Now, Athena Counseling, Collaborative Psychology Group, Tanika Gale and Clinical Associates, and so on. This is a great way that you can be able to get a little bit of extra help and layer some support for you and your family in this time.